Hello and welcome everybody! Oh, I completely forgot to get my frickin' headphones in. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I'm just like forgetting everything, man. We finally got Samurai Warriors 4 DX on Steam. Not even like the vanilla version of the game. We finally get the complete version of Samurai Warriors 4. So with all the DLC and everything on Steam, I am so ready for this. I cannot wait. Also, hello Koyota, hello Andre, hello Casper. Hope you're all doing well. Hope everyone in the chat and watching the stream is doing well. I am. We finally get Samurai Warriors 4 Vanilla on Steam. And I am here to play it. Also, good news, I got my car back. I got it on Sunday. We're still missing one part, but it's not an integral part, which is great. I can drive again. And also, on another great note is I got a call from GameStop, and there's some cheap Atelier Ryza figures that have been that are coming out. 3 just came in today, and they're like $35 a piece. There's like 5 or 6 different figures, and I am so expect me to talk about those on the Sunday stream. But thank you, everybody, for coming out. Hello, everyone. Hello, Tinley. Hello, Legoshi. And Lazy Guy. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, hopefully we eventually get a release on Xbox and an English release on Switch, because I'm fairly certain this is still only in Japanese. Okay. My controller disconnected for a moment, so I just wanted to make sure it's still working. But maybe without further ado, let's just jump into this, because my god, I have been waiting what feels like forever. Is this? No. Might need to do something. There we go. Music is... Oh my god. I was wondering why it was so quiet. Oh my god, the fact that we actually got this on Steam is incredible. And so what I'm going to be doing, because this is a brand new playthrough of Samurai Warriors 4, I'm going to start from scratch. I know we played through the Oda campaign when I played this on PS4, but my god. Oh. Getting some frame drops in this cutscene. I don't know what I'm gonna do differently this time around. I feel like I want to... Because, like, the first time around playing through the couple of stories in Samurai Warriors 4, it was just playing as the characters that I hadn't already played as, because I was working towards that trophy. But maybe what I'll do this time around is just try to play as the characters that I enjoy, and just have fun throughout this entire playthrough. My favorite Samurai Warriors character, hands down, Keiji Maeda. I have been a fan of his since the very first game. To me, he'll always be like the Lubu of this series. It's not Tadakatsu, it's Keiji. Keiji is way cooler, in my opinion. I'm not going to shit on anybody yet who has the opinion that Tadakatsu is the Lubu, obviously, because, you know, the biggest thing about this is that everybody's going to have their own favorite character, their own favorite mechanic, their own favorite costume, their own favorite entry, and that is something I love about the Muso franchise. Yeah, I kind of wish we did get Samurai Warriors 4 DX on all the other consoles. Because, like, if you are only an owner of a PS4 or a PS5, and you wanted to buy this game with all of its DLC, now it's way more expensive than if you bought it on PC. I can understand from a business perspective why they wouldn't do that, because, you know, it would cost money to create a whole new coding for the game. Now let's see what sort of costumes. We got just the Samurai Warriors 1. The character models look great. Actually, I'm gonna set everybody to their Samurai Warriors 1 costume if they have one. And it looks like we get all of the DLC and pre-order costumes as well, which is beautiful. So, I'm gonna play as Keiji and Nobunaga. I have a feeling, I have a sneaking suspicion that we will not see a remaster of Samurai Warriors 3. That being said, I would love it if they did. Also, do you guys want me to try to do some voice acting with these events or conversations? Man, Orochi Z would be fantastic, especially if we got it in English. Yes, you should get 4DX even if you own 4.2. That is a great question, Andre. And the reason why is because they're two completely different games. 4.2, the story mode focuses more on singular characters and the characters around them, while Samurai Warriors 4, the story focuses more on clans and regions. And then, like, the combat mechanics are a little bit different, the growth mechanics are a little bit different. The extra mode is also quite different, because it's closer to... It's kind of similar to Samurai Warriors Chronicles in a way. So, yeah, I would definitely recommend picking this up if you already own 4.2. Why not 3? Oh, wait. Oh, why not have fun? Oh, okay. Yeah, I know, a shadow drop of Samurai Warriors 4 during Muso May? Oh, compilation would be perfection. Oh, we start off with some of these? Alright, I'm not gonna complain. I'll take this. This is my go-to all of the time. Restore a moderate amount of health, increase attack, restore Muso, defense, spirit. Gold. Gold is gonna be useful for the start of this. Once I get going, though, gold is not going to be useful at all. Mounts, we got the DLC ones here. Keiji, I'm gonna give you Iron Coat, and Nobunaga's gonna get Black Shadow. Weapons is all good. We still only have a limited music selection, which is unfortunate. But the nice thing is, if I really wanted to, I could just mute the music in the settings and play some Spotify. I don't think I need to look at anything else. I already looked at the settings to make sure that graphics and everything were set to the max. So, we're gonna get into it. We're playing the feud. Hard to say if we will see something for Dynasty Warriors 8. Man, the game looks good. Oh, I am not used to the fucking 4-hit combo, man. This is gonna take some getting used to. Plus, I am used to having the DLC weapons as well, so, this is gonna be interesting, but it's gonna be fun. I am... Oh, this is so good. I actually quite enjoyed Dynasty Warriors 1. It's not... Oh! Alright, I didn't even look at the achievements for this game, but apparently I got one. Great. Off to a great start. I used to own Last Bronx. I can't remember if I still do. I don't own my Sega Saturn anymore. If you haven't watched my Wii U video, go watch it! I actually really like that video, and I'm very proud of it. But I sold my Sega Saturn. I'm gonna take all of these achievements, but I sold my Sega Saturn to pay for upgrading my PC a while back. It's the only console that I've sold. At least while I've been an adult. Alright. Since we got, Keiji's done with his, experience item, switch over to Nobunaga and start working him up. Because that's going to be the other thing, is I'm going to need to get everybody up to level 50. I think 50 is the max level in 4. Yeah, Saturn has some really great games, and some of the games run better on Saturn than on PS1 or N64, depending on which one you're getting, but, like, the price of the games themselves, because it's such a collectible console, things are just way too expensive. Like, I sold my Sega Saturn and most of the games for it, and I got a lot of money for what I gave. I kept a couple of things, like I still have my Romance of the Three Kingdoms 4. I have Panzer Dragoon, but my Panzer Dragoon is loose. So when I bought the remake on Switch, I got the Classic Edition that had, it came in a Sega Saturn case. So, you know, I have both of them now in that case, and it looks really cool, honestly. And I still kept my Nights into Dreams, and I think I've got a couple of loose games that I decided to keep as well in, like, a CD case somewhere. Aw, thanks, Zach. What do I feel like they forgot about the anniversaries 2 months ago? I honestly don't know. Maybe they were like, hey, we're too focused on Dynasty Warriors, Dynasty Warriors 10. We have nothing for the Samurai Warriors anniversary. What the fuck do we do? So someone was like, well, why don't we do Samurai Warriors 4 DX? And they were like, great idea. Can we do it right away? No. At least we got it. At least we got this. And hopefully, by, like, talking about it, people buying it, and so on, we get more remasters, ports, etc. I still need to pick up Samurai Warriors 4 2 myself, actually. Oh, I completely forgot that I'm supposed to enter the Imagawa main camp within the next, like, 2 minutes. Naomasa, I don't believe would be playable. I haven't looked at the whole roster, but I would make a guess that the answer is going to be no, because he wasn't in the game to begin with. I imagine this is just a port. Oh, man. If they frickin' did Samurai Warriors 2 HD, it's over. I would be streaming that every fucking day. I probably wouldn't because, you know, I have other things in my life, but oh my god, I would play the shit out of that. Yeah, I don't think it has anything to do with Samurai Warriors 4 2. What is DX? It stands for Director's Cut, so it would mean, like, some companies do that for, like, their Complete Edition or Game of the Year Edition, so this has all of the DLC to go along with it. And to me, it kind of looks like the character models are a little smoother than they are on PS4. But it also looks like it's using the PS4 textures, which I appreciate. I'm very happy this is not just, like, the PS3 version, like 4.2 and 8R. Yeah, remasters would be fantastic. Honestly, like, even if they just chose one, I would take that. Though, what I would love to see is, complete remakes from the ground up using maybe Dynasty Warriors 8's engine. And the PS4 version, not the PC and PS3 version. That's probably the thing that happened, and maybe what happened is they were planning to have this out for the anniversary, but maybe there was some issues with programming or something. Like, I don't know if anybody saw at the beginning of this stream, but the opening cutscene for this kind of lagged a little bit. So that might be the case, is that they were trying to iron some kinks out before releasing it, and just making sure that it's at least in a playable state. And that, you know, there's only minor issues that can be patched down the road, kind of thing. God damn, it looks so good! Also, I don't know if I mentioned this at the beginning of the stream. I know I put it in the description, but a massive shout out to Koei Tecmo America for providing a review code really quickly on this, because they're on the West Coast, I'm on the East Coast, so when I woke up this morning, I sent a message to them being like, hey, is there any chance at review code? And I obviously had to wait because they're not awake at that time. And they were able to get me the review code with enough time for me to stream today. So they're the real MVPs of today. Oh, Samurai Warriors 4 looks fantastic. Oh, hello. Clear an objective by switching to a secondary character. Okay. For me, it's 65 Canadian. So I imagine it would be 50 American. What's with all the different Samurai Warriors games? What do you mean? Like, just in general, or like Samurai Warriors 4, 4-2? Because that is confusing, especially if you haven't played those games. You're going to be asking, which one do I get? Should I get both? Should I only get one? And the answer is both, because they play slightly differently. Like, they have the same basic combat mechanics, but they have the same controls, but slightly different combat mechanics. So, like, this hyper attack, it gets blocked by a lot more units than just officers. Samurai Warriors 4 Empires is kind of its own thing. The Empires spin-off is just kind of its own mechanics and a little bit more tactical. It's kind of a build-your-own story, somewhat. What? Oh! Mozart Kugan? Is that what? Google. Which Muso game is my favorite combat? I would say Dynasty Warriors 8. I really like being able to switch weapons. I like the rock, paper, scissors elements, because the way they do it is that there's a benefit both for taking in two separate affinities, but also for taking in the exact same. Because if you go up against somebody who has the opposite, if their affinity beats yours, then if you switch when they do their charge attack thing, you could potentially do it again. And every time you switch during that time, you get ×2 attack, ×2 defense, ×2 speed. So you're essentially giving yourself a buff each time you do that. So there's like tactics to what weapons you bring in. Plus the fact that every character is completely unique to their EX weapon. Like, I know some people aren't a fan of weapon swapping, but when every character has their own EX weapon, to me, that just makes sense. Like, why wouldn't you? Why would you hold back your player base to only using the one weapon when everybody can feel unique? Like, you don't think about necessarily, like, the Padao is anyone's weapon. It's not the Padao, it's Shahadun's weapon. And that can be another fun part, is to, like, mix and match those weapons as well. You can take the costumes, like, just as an example, somebody had just requested me to do Dynasty Warriors 8, but with Lu Bu in his Dynasty Warriors 6 outfit with Luling Chi's weapon. So, like, that is something that you can do if you just happen to want to do that. Oh, come on, controller. There we go. Do I think we'll get a Samurai Warriors 5 XL? I don't think so. I think they're done with 5, which is very unfortunate, because it needed a season pass too. It needed at least a season pass too. Dang. That's an interesting tactic, Zach. Also, Zach, that's... I'm sorry to hear about your save file for Samurai Warriors 4. That is not fun. That kind of happened to me with Dynasty Warriors 6. I've probably told you or said it on stream while you've been around, but when I was playing around with the M Classic to see which way to upscale is going to be the best, okay. I decided to plug in the controller just to alleviate any potential issues. Yeah, 4.2 uses the PS3 textures and models, so this actually uses the PS4 models, so it's gonna look way better. That's one of the unfortunate parts about consoles that don't have memory cards anymore. Because, like, with the PS2, most of my memory cards have my old save files on them. I really liked Samurai Warriors 5, personally. I have played through it on Xbox, PS4, and PC. I have beat the story, and... Actually, I don't know if I beat Citadel mode on PS4, now that I think about it. I can't remember, but I've beat it on both Xbox and on PC. I've bought the Season Pass for all 3 consoles. I haven't beat it on Switch because I can't remember if my Switch copy is still sealed or not. But, like, the Switch is kind of like my last choice for consoles because it's so underpowered compared to everything else. Also, hello, Della, welcome. I'm doing well, and I hope you are too. But Samurai Warriors 5 is one of those games that has its ups and downs. Like, the combat is great, the stage design is great, the character costumes are great, the movesets are great. The issue is that they are pretty well all clones. There's not really a unique weapon with the exception of Mitsuhide and the sword and musket. Which is unfortunate because you would think that Nobunaga being the focus of the game, not having a unique weapon. Like, I think having, like, a Western sword, because Nobunaga had some interest in the West and traded a lot with the West, which is one of the things that brought matchlocks and muskets into Japan. Like, they could have done more. That's the thing, to me, is that they could have done more with Samurai Warriors 5, but what a lot of people see is, like, laziness, you know? People will look at something that could have been improved upon and see it as lazy, but to me, I don't see something that's lazy. I see something that they did not take as far as they could have. And that's the same thing with Dynasty Warriors 9. That's why I don't hate on Dynasty Warriors 9 nearly as much as I probably used to around the time when it came out, because it's one of those games that it had potential. It had a lot of potential, but it just, they didn't stick that landing, and that was similar to Samurai Warriors 5. But to me, I would say Samurai Warriors 5 is leagues better than 9. Samurai Warriors 5 also got rid of a lot of characters, including Ranmaru, who should have been playable. I can understand where they were coming from with Yasuke kind of being his replacement, but to me, like, you could have introduced Ranmaru earlier on, and that could have been a point of conflict within Mitsuhide as a character to betray Nobunaga and therefore betray Ranmaru, because over the years they've kind of played with the fact that they're kind of friendly to each other. So I could see that being one dynamic. I could see Nobunaga maybe focusing more on Yasuke as a bodyguard and Ranmaru as like a friend and a confidant, and then that being like maybe a point of contention to Ranmaru. And yeah, there's a lot of dynamics that they could have worked with having Ranmaru as a playable character. Well, with that point, Zach, I would primarily focus on making the movesets look decent for the character that they're assigned to, and then just allow the player to play around with all of those different kinds of weapons. I also really like No as a character in Samurai Warriors 5. Alright. So again, we're gonna check out everybody's costumes. Just to see, because I don't know if there's any special costumes that maybe weren't in the PS4 version. It looks like that's not the case. Now, I kind of want to take Keiji into another battle, but at the same time, I don't want to just play as Keiji. Who do I want to play as, though? You know what? I'm going to play as Katsuie and Koshie. Oh, do you mean Ghost of Tsushima? I'm not really looking forward to it necessarily, because I would prefer to play it on PS5, but I've heard that it plays better on PC, or performs better or something like that, because, like, PC can just run things better in general. So maybe I'll pick it up on PC eventually. It is a game that I do want to play at some point and maybe do a video on. Like, anything kind of set in ancient Japan, ancient China, ancient Europe, that sort of stuff, that's gonna be my jam. I've been wanting to get back into something like Assassin's Creed, for example, for a while now. And I just haven't because time. But I've got some plans to switch some things up between this channel and the second channel. I've already kind of given some ideas of what I'm thinking to the guild. So, keep an eye out. There will be an update soon, because these changes are potentially going to be going into effect in June. And hey, Zach, that is fine. I just like him soft, okay? I like her dynamic in Samurai Warriors 5, and her growth as a character. No, in previous Samurai Warriors games, didn't have that growth. And I really like her arc of just being somebody who does what she's told all of the time to being an independent person, showing more emotion, and yeah. Oichi is young, though, so, I'm out. Oh, don't get me started with spin-offs. Actually, I'm gonna go back here. Is there no shop? I thought I remember there being like a shop of sorts. I guess not. Well, since we got this, we can check out everybody's costume that we have unlocked anyways. And it is looking like... Okay! I'll take it. That was weird. I do want to keep everybody in their Samurai Warriors 1 costume, unless they have a good special costume that matches them. And if the thing is, I really like this one over that one. Usually I like the more revealing costumes. I'm not a big fan of the modern costumes either. So yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything that I'm necessarily missing out on from a costume perspective. Yeah. So that's good, at least. That was a thing that I was kind of worried about. Well, I thought there was, like, a shop that you could access in the story mode. Because I remember it being in where, like, the character select is. Like, I thought it was to the left of the most left character. Maybe it unlocks after a certain period. Good. That the weapon's kept. I guess I'm misremembering it. Nice! Neo is such a good game that I need to get back into eventually, because, like, I've never finished a Souls-like game in my life. Even though I've played the shit out of Neo, I'm not good at it. I am far from good at it. And I have been wanting to play more of Rise of the Ronin as well, because I took that one off stream to just have some fun with it and play it in my own pace. And I sure as hell am playing it at my own pace. See, I'm not as interested in a Pokemon Muso. I am more interested in a Pokemon Conquest 2. Specifically, a Pokemon Conquest set during the Three Kingdoms with the Dynasty Warriors characters. I had a conversation with the Fourth Snake and a guild member, Angelo Solis, and God, what we were talking about and what we came up with, I love the idea of. Hey, Goemon, no! Bad. Bad thief. Bad. Just realized I didn't do this. Oh my god, the character models look so fantastic! Hey, Yorimoto, get away from my supply soldier. No. Bad. Bad, Yorimoto. Oh, or would Xiao Qiao have Jigglypuff? Or, oh no, she would probably have Pancham, because the panda thing. Well, Pokemon Conquest is closer to like a tactics-style JRPG than like a Nobunaga Ambition game. Which is weird because it's technically supposed to be a crossover with Nobunaga's Ambition, but it uses Samurai Warriors 3 costumes and artwork and character designs. I don't understand it. I truly feel like it would have been better to be like just Pokemon Conquest. Yeah. Ooh, yeah, Dacia with Curlia, or even just that evolutionary line. Pokemon Conquest would actually be a good, like, live stream or a Let's Play sometime. And maybe what I'm gonna do is, after this stage, I will go to Conquest mode. Or maybe not. I don't know. I do want to go to the shop and see what it has for DLC weapons and stuff. If it has anything. And the other thing is, they do keep the custom character photo thing. So I'll need to take a good photo of me to use for my character portrait. And that also means that I can make some nice character portraits for other characters from other games, media, or whatever. I don't know, but I would say yes, we are in the longest gap since the last announcement. Oh no, Lubu should get Buzzswall. Oh. Mewtwo would also make a good pair for Lubu, I think. Or maybe Mewtwo would be Sima-Yi's. Yeah. Has to get Rayquaza, the sleeping dragon. Even though there is literally a Pokemon that has a feather fan. I forget the name of it. It's like the pair to Pissimian, I think. Ooh, Lubu with Giratina would also be pretty interesting. But I could also see, if they do make a Pokemon Conquest game based on the Three Kingdoms, I could see them also making it similar to Tekken 2, where the story is just completely original. It is out of whack with the actual history. Just involves... Oh yeah! That's it. Oranguru. Yes, Luling-Chi with an Absol would be incredible. And what you could do is, once they like build up that friendship and Luling-Chi gets some Absol-like qualities to her costume, she could have the same sort of hairstyle as Absol. That would be fantastic. Ooh, Sima-Yi with Espeon also makes a lot of sense. But I feel like you would want to have Sima-Yi and Zhuge Liang be counter to each other. Actually, now that I think about it, it would be really cool if all of the strategists got EVs, and then, like, they evolve into whatever evolution. And I could definitely see, actually, Sima-Yi having Espeon, or no, I could see Sima-Yi having Umbreon, and Zhuge Liang having Espeon in that case. And then, like, Lucian could have Flareon, obviously. Who else is there? Kung Tong could have Leafeon. Maybe Guojia has Vaporeon, and Or no, Guojia has an just the Eevee, and Jashu maybe has something different when he joins Wei. And then when Guojia dies, he gives his Eevee to Jashu, who evolves it into a Vaporeon. There we go. Now we're cooking. Alright, Della, thanks for coming out. Have a good night. Oh, Guo Huai could have, I don't know, Glaceon, because he's like frozen in sickness. Because Guo Huai is a strategist for Jin, right? Ooh, Jotai. You want, actually, what's the line that's like Poniard and King Gambit? Those ones I could see, being given to Jotai. Which could also be a reference to the fact that he was like a soldier card in the Dynasty Warrior 7 original costume pack 2, where Liang She and like I think it was Liang She, Dun Quan, Sun Shengsheng, Lu Shun, Gan Ning, and Jotai all had themed costumes around Alice in Wonderland. Because Jotai was like a card soldier for the Queen of Hearts. I like that idea, Zach. I still like the idea of giving Shahadun, his companion, being an unknown, and the unknown replaces his eye. I just like that idea so much. It would not be correct. I think the fourth snake said maybe Dusclops or Duskull because he only has one eye, which I also like. I just like the idea of whichever battle he loses his eye, just like he pulls out the eye, the arrow, and the unknown goes there to like be his eye essentially. Ooh. You see, I like the idea of getting all of the strategists EVs, but I do like Joshu with Greninja. Oh, no. Here's what they need to do. They need to make Hucha a unique character and give him Greninja. Or, oh no, they could also do the spy water starter. Oh my god, I forget the name of it. Give that one to Hucha-er. God damn, this is just too good. I am so glad we got this game, guys. I am probably gonna play some of this between streams to, like, unlock some characters and some weapons and shit, but I'm probably not going to play it nearly as much as other games. So we should have a relatively normal playthrough of the game. Good, Zach, good. Convert the non-believers. One of us. One of us. One of us. Just send that clip to him. Oh. Oh, fuck, I'm gonna have to go for all of the character items all over again. I forgive you. I just love that. How much Nobunaga just trolls the ever-loving shit out of Hisahide. I like to think that Hisahide is just like a switch that really wants to top Nobunaga, and Nobunaga is just too much of a top to be topped. You know who would be probably really good for Menghuo is Conquest. Is it Conquest? The Pokemon that has like girders. I forget the name. And that's bugging the ever-loving shit out of me. Also, what bugs the ever-loving shit out of me is how much older Keiji looks to Toshiie. Oh! Rillaboom makes sense. Though I could also see Machamp. Though I feel like Machamp would be more for Ding Feng. Hey, Koyota, welcome back! We played through 2 stages. I've been talking too much. Shall we check out the Chronicle mode together? Let's make me. Do I have enough spaces to spell my full name? No. I do not. But let's see. Hairstyle. I want something. That's probably going to be it. I would say these are close to Dynasty Warriors 8. as far as difficulty. I mostly play on easy. So, I play on easy until they are strong enough to go on hard. I rarely play on normal. I feel like I already got the hairstyle I want, but we'll look through the rest of these. Yeah, I think that's gonna be it. Face shape. You know what? I'm gonna do most of the actual customizing some other time. And I'll just try to do this real quickly. And I'm gonna take a wild guess. We do have some costume options. Dongzhuo with muck makes sense. Ooh, yeah, Cinderace for Zhu Rong. That makes a lot of sense. Ling Tong also makes sense with Cinderace. Ooh, yeah, Infernape would also. And of course, I'm gonna make all of this my favorite color. And obviously, I haven't done anything with uploading pictures. So this is literally just going to be, I'm throwing this character together. And for weapons, we don't have many weapons, so I'm just gonna keep that. I don't really sound like that because I'm not Japanese. I will be a attack-focused character. Portrait. Yeah, we'll leave that. I mostly just want to... let's start at Kyushu, I guess. The Tachibana's request. I cannot skip this, but I am going to... That was definitely the wrong answer. I guess we're doing this. You know what? We get more here? Are you kidding me? And of course, we're gonna pick... Anti-jamming and color filter? Well, guess I'll have to do a graphics comparison at some point. I still need to get this on Switch. Because, like, the graphics look great on this. To me, anyways. Like, everything looks way clearer than the PS4 version. I will admit, Okuni is way better in this game than in most other games. Yeah, once you get the full moveset, the sword is really good. Though I would say the Naginata is probably my favorite. Let's skip over this. I just want the shop! Okay, God damn. Oh, it's probably telling me I have to go here. I just want the shop so I can buy weapons and shit. Oh, do I get to choose between Musashi and Kojiro? Okay. Thank you, Muammer. I will finish this stage anyways, just to be done with this and move back to the story. Between the two, I'd probably pick Musashi. Mostly because I'm not a big fan of people who seem to be toxic. And Kojiro it definitely has that vibe to him. There we go. God, I love this costume on her. It looks so nice, and I like the dice going around and on her kimono. That so good. I can see that. I can definitely see that, Asher. Yay, we got the shop. That's actually what I'm trying to figure out right now, Bander. And I think I just did it. You can spend gold at the shop to strengthen your weapons, purchase mounts, and the like. Weapons and mounts can be equipped under equipment and blah, 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 blah. Upgrade. Is it in upgrade weapons? Reforge? Exchange gems, no. Purchase mount. That's not where I... No. I will buy all of this. Okay, so it's not here. I forget how it was on PS4. I guess we'll go back to the main story and we'll figure it out from there. Well, I hope the DLC weapons are in the game, because I like them. If they're not, it's not going to be a major impact on me enjoying this game, but it will probably affect my opinion of it. I feel like they did this scene way better in Samurai Warriors 5. Because the quality of that JPEG in the background is terrible. Like, how many pixels is it? 120? But that's why I like it, Tin. I like being broken. That's a good point, Koyota. Someone has to put out, like, a post somewhere. Likely on Reddit. I'll probably check r/Dynasty Warriors at some point. Yeah, I imagine they are in here somewhere. It's just trying to figure out how. How do I get? Give me weapon. Give me a weapon. I want the weapon. I also just cannot wait until tomorrow when I get to go pick up my Rise of figures. Oh. If they released remasters or ports to Steam, I don't think I would hesitate. The only thing is, like, I would wait to see if I can get a review code like I did with this. Shout out to Koei Tecmo America. But, like, if I couldn't get it in a timely manner, or, you know, maybe they didn't get enough codes to distribute or something like that, I would definitely buy it. I would not think twice about that. You know what? I'm going to pick these two. I would also like to see them release Samurai Warriors 1 and 2, but I would also like to see them release 3. And either in a bundle or both. You can buy each separately or in a bundle. I think that latter would be best because you don't have everybody who's a fan of all games, but they may be a fan of one. So that is more opportunity to bring in somebody, because there are going to be some people who are just like, no, I'm not buying the full package because all I'm going to play is Samurai Warriors 2. Oh yeah, if they release 3 on PC, it needs to be 3Z. And if we get Samurai Warriors 3 Empires in English, that's probably going to be my favorite Empires entry. It's not a bad entry point for Samurai Warriors. Between this and Samurai Warriors 5, like, those are probably the two best entry points on PC. Because, like, Samurai Warriors 2 on PC is still, like, stuck in the past. So there's some finagling you gotta do to get it to work completely properly. Yes, Spirit of Sanada is probably the best in the franchise for story, but it is heavily focused on the Sanada clan. It doesn't have anything from Samurai Warriors 4-2, unfortunately. I would have loved to have seen the mechanics get added so that... oh wait, Mitsuhide I will give Silver Coat. Cause like... frickin'... like... a good chunk of the special units will block your hyper attacks in 4-2, but it doesn't seem like that's the case for 4DX. Oh my god, I am so not used to the early combos of characters. This is the only reason why I am slightly tempted to grind at this off camera. I mean, I am going to need to get gameplay footage, because I am planning to do a video to talk about Samurai Warriors 4 DX and, you know, what it's like, what are the differences. I'll need to play a bit of the PS4 version as well. Yeah, a lot of characters are just kind of, like, mid until you get them, at least to the halfway point of unlocking all of the combo. Oh, come on. Where is that coming from? Oh, there they are. I see you. Haha! Don't like it so much now that you're on the receiving end, huh? God, there's something about playing as their Samurai Warriors 1 costumes that's just so good. I think OG Samurai Warriors 4 was more popular, even if 4 Empires was more talked about when it came out. Because, like, I don't see as many people talking about 4 Empires anymore, anyways. Alright, just a sec. I gotta kick this guy's ass. Then I can switch over. Where's the standard bear? There he is. Oh, God. Hey, Profar! I guess so. We were actually talking about this earlier, that maybe what happened was they were planning to put this out, but maybe they ran into some bugs or something to port it to PC, or maybe they didn't think about it until the 20th or the 20th anniversary rolled around and someone was like, "Hey, maybe we should port this to PC," and they were like, "Fuck, that's a good idea. We should have done that earlier." Either way, I'm glad we eventually got it. I think the stream is lagging. Yeah, connection kind of got a little iffy. Looks like it's coming back, though. Oh, God. I forgot there's no lock-on mechanic. Whoopsies. Whoopsies. Oh, God. Oh, God. This is a terrible time for this. Whoops. Yeah, like, I'm not complaining that this wasn't on PC earlier because I had a PS4, but I know there are still people who want to play this who don't own a PS4, and then even now, some people who don't own a PS4 or a PC that can play it. Like, this should have come with a Switch version in English. I haven't tried the multiplayer in PS4 or on Steam. Honestly, right now, as you're watching, this stream is the first moment that I touched the PC version, because, like, I got the review code while I was at work, so literally had it installed while I was at work, and pretty much as soon as I got off work, I ate supper, got ready for the stream, started this up, and just, like, changed the graphics settings to be on the highest. Like, that is the only thing that I've done before I went live. Yeah, like, see, that's the thing. I know that not everybody's going to have a similar situation to me. And that's why I am all for multi-platform releases. Oh man, I loved the Vita. That was my go-to console for going on the go, but now the Switch is. But I still have my PS TV. It's still plugged in for whenever I do want to play Samurai Warriors Chronicles. If Capcom released a port, even if they only released a port of For Sumedagi and put it in English, that would be fantastic. Yeah, the DLC costumes for Samurai Warriors 4 and 4-2 should have been available in Spirit of Sanada. Oh, and the costumes for Four Empires should have been in Spirit of Sanada as well. Profar, we can, like, hope that Capcom can give us the same sort of experience as this. I will sign whatever petition I have to get that on the go. Oh yeah, and the Japanese exclusive costumes. And Samurai Warriors 5 also had Japanese exclusive costumes. And I think Dynasty Warriors 7 and 8 did too. Like, I don't understand regional specific DLC. That is beyond stupid to me. Like, is it that much work to get it on other region stores? Because people will buy it. People will buy that stuff. Oh yeah, I forgot Mitsuhide was reverted back to his old combo set. Could be that, yeah. But you would think that as a company who, let's face it, all companies are in the business of making money. That's just what their business is. How they go about getting that money is just up to them, but the whole point of what they're doing is to make money. So you would think that you would push to have non-regional tie-in DLC and stuff, just to make more money. And you would think that anybody giving up those licenses would also benefit financially from that. Wolong got bad reviews? What? Is that from, like, critics and stuff? Because I've heard nothing but good things about Wolong. I wouldn't say they're lazy about making new Muso games. Right now, they are working on Dynasty Warriors 10, and I imagine they haven't said anything because they know that, like, the last few games that they've released in the Muso franchise have not been the greatest. That is no secret, even to them. And the thing is, I feel like they did try. Like, I don't think any company, with the exception of, like, EA, Ubisoft, and that sort of stuff, but I don't think even the people that work under these companies just try to put out a shitty game. Especially in Japan, where integrity is such an important thing. I think what happened was, like, they wanted something fresh. Because anytime you're working in any sort of creative medium, whether it's video games, art, music, acting, whatever, to do the exact same thing over and over again can be creatively draining. Which is why, at the beginning of the year, I was like, I want to kind of diversify my content, start moving away from Warriors content a little bit, but that backfired in my face because views just absolutely tanked. So I decided, you know what, I'm going back to mostly Warriors content, and, you know, maybe what I can do is diversify the way that I talk about it, and try to stay creatively fresh that way. So I feel like they had, like, that growing moment, and similar to, like, Dynasty Warriors 6, and, like, a lot of the games around that era for Dynasty Warriors 6 were also not as well received until Dynasty Warriors 7 and 8 came out, and all the games that were coming out around that time were great. So I think it's just a phase. I don't think it's that Koei is trying to be lazy. Yeah, and I think those AAA games that you're mentioning, Profar, are going to be more focused from the Tecmo side. Because Tecmo, as a company, has always been more AAA focused, with things like Dead or Alive, Ninja Gaiden. Like, their games have tended to be more high profile, while Koei's side has usually been more niche focused, like the Romance of the Three Kingdoms, Nobunaga's Ambition, Dynasty Warriors. All those sort of games have definitely been more niche. And then you have the Gust side of Koei Tecmo, which is... it feels more niche, but it tends to be more popular than, like, things like Romance of the Three Kingdoms and Nobunaga's Ambition, because, like, Atelier had such a boom with Ryza. Yes, Setyawan. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I am sorry if I do not. But we're also trying to figure that out. I honestly don't know how to get the DLC weapons. Someone said that the shop opens in the story mode after finishing 3 stages. Oh, excuse me. And I went to the shop in Chronicle mode and didn't see anything there. But we'll see what comes from the shop after this stage. Yeah, the horse and costume DLC, you don't have to, like, go through a menu to get. So, those ones should be all available by default. The weapons, I can't remember how I got them on the PS4, but I feel like it was through the shop. Oh, Chels, when you get a chance, can you fill up the water bottle? Thank you. The shop is now open for business. Alright. Sup, bro? I heard you were thinking about me. I like to have, like, the first playthrough be, like, a nice chill experience. And then once I get grinding, I eventually go up to hard. I'm weird the way that I play my games. I rarely play normal difficulty. Also, most of the characters that I'm going to be playing as are going to be level 1, because I don't want to play as the exact same characters through an entire story. So playing as level 1 characters when you get to the final stage in a story, not that fun. If I can figure out how to get the DLC weapons, maybe I'll play on normal. But, yeah, I like to have an easy time. I like to win. The music is so good. The music has always been good in Warriors games. It's very rare for a Warriors game to not have a good soundtrack. Still not here. Anywhere. Is it somewhere in, like, the main menu? Is there anything in the tutorial that says how I can use or get the weapons? I don't think so. Maybe that's something that, Koei still needs to figure out. You know what? Let's play as Hanbei and Kanbei. I did check the vault. It wasn't there.
信長は自分だけさっさと逃げ出しますか。秀吉様はじめ家臣を七に残して。
その判断は正しい。信長が死ねば乱世に逆戻りだ。
I don't know why that story isn't included, but it's probably because Koei Tecmo doesn't usually go for the more well, I shouldn't say they don't tend to go for the more gruesome stories, but only if they're important, and I think they don't necessarily want Goemon as an actual part of the story. I think he's just meant to be played off as a comedic character kind of thing.
でも一番いい正解じゃないよね。官兵衛殿が望む正解でもない。秀吉様を生かそう。俺たちの望む正解のためにさ。ま、生き残れないから七って言うんだけど。
そこをなんとかするのが我ら軍師の仕事だ。
Alright. I don't know why I keep checking the weapons. We're switching you two, because in this slot I'm putting this item. Yeah, I mean, they do put in things like Shahadun getting shot in the eye with an arrow and him taking it out of his eye, but they don't show it, like, full on. The only game that they've ever showed that in was Dynasty Warriors 1. So, like, they tend to try to get around anything that is very important, but more gruesome and would lead to a M rating. Do I think an M-rated Warriors game would be cool? Yeah? Do I care? Nah. The biggest thing I care about with Dynasty or Samurai or any Warriors game, the ultimate thing I care about is the gameplay. Secondary would be story. But as long as the gameplay is good, I'm gonna play it. And if the gameplay isn't good, or I don't like it, I'll still probably play it until I get all the achievements, and then I'm probably never gonna play it unless I need gameplay footage for a video. Like Dynasty Warriors 6. I plan to slowly work on the achievements in that game so I never have to think about it ever again. I do want to get the PC version of the game though so that I can get slightly better looking footage anytime I do talk about Dynasty Warriors 6. And I'm kind of holding out for a potential port, but I doubt they will port Dynasty Warriors 6 to Steam. That's not a shadow drop that I would expect. I was going to say it's not a shadow drop worthy, but that would be a shadow drop worthy game, just to be like, yeah, Dynasty Warriors 6 is out. Next. Exactly. There are some things that I do find it difficult to get over. Like, I tried watching the Gundam Three Kingdoms SD show, but they kind of mess with the timeline of events. Like, before they even take on Dongzhuo, Zhao Yun, Huang Zhong, and someone else. I forget. Maybe Ma Chao. Or no, wait, is it Huang Zhong and Ma Chao that are already on Liu Bei's army, but Guan Yu and Zhang Fei and Zhao Yun aren't? There's, like, weird things about that. Like, to me, you need to kind of have Liu Bei, Guan Yu, and Zhang Fei all meet each other before you have them meeting anyone else from Shu. Maybe Liu Bei crosses paths with Zhao Yun at some point, and that's how, like, they form a bit of a connection before, like, Zhao Yun actually joins Shu. Like, you can do little things like that play around with the timeline of events, but, like, there are certain key moments that are relatively important if you're trying to do, like, a fictionalized retelling of the Three Kingdoms. Yeah, that Profar, you and I are on the same fucking wavelength with her. I don't care that they didn't depict her historically correct. My main concern is that she's absolutely fucking pointless. Like, she could have had a little bit more importance to the story. Like, that's one thing that I do like about Shin Xianying. Like, Koei does a bad job sometimes of creating fictional female characters and then doing nothing with them. Or only doing one thing. Or even with historical female characters, they don't dive into them nearly as much as they should sometimes. Yeah, there's that too, but a lot of characters are boring to play as in Dynasty Warriors 9. So I wouldn't necessarily hold that against her as a character. I would hold that against the fact that, like, Dynasty Warriors 9 is just not as fun as it could be. So, here's the thing, Matsun. That is a question that a lot of people ask, and I think that is a really good question to answer in like a full-length video that, you know, talks about all of the differences. Hey, maybe a comparison would be good. I think we just witnessed a light bulb moment for me. Why didn't I fucking think of that earlier? But yeah, like, they are two separate games. They're not like... It's not like 4-2 is an expanded version of 4. They are like companion pieces to each other. Oh shit, I didn't update his items. Well, that's probably for the best, because I need this attack up. See, the thing, Imadude, is that, or... Imi Dude? I don't know. But the thing with clones is that the key thing is that the game has to be fun. That's why I enjoy games like Samurai Warriors 5 and Arslan, The Warriors of Legend, Fire Emblem Warriors. Yeah, like, those games that happen to have clones, but are still fun in their right, like, would it be better if there were no clones? Absolutely. I will still want to not have clones. I don't think anybody would ever want clones, but to me, if the game is good enough, I can ignore the fact that there are clones, as long as there's enough variety and the gameplay is good. But yeah, Dynasty Warriors 9 was not good. It was not as much fun. There are fun movesets within the game, but yeah, it's just not... It's not where it should be. Well, the thing with Dynasty Warriors 4 and 5 is that they're like pseudo-clones, where only the first 3 normal attacks are the same, and every other normal attack and charge attack is different. And the Muso attacks are different. Or I think the Muso attacks have different finishers. It's almost like different styles of the same martial arts. Like, even looking at something like Dynasty Warriors 7, that game had clones, but a lot of people say it's their favorite of the franchise. And that's because of the gameplay, the story, and all of the other mechanics at play. Like, you can do clones properly, but clones do hurt the overall game. So, like, it has to be a choice. There has to be a balancing act done to make sure that everything benefits the overall experience to a certain extent. Hey, Treon. Welcome to the chat. Okay, Imi. Or Imi? Imi. I had some enjoyment as well from Dynasty Warriors 9, and I have been meaning to stream it at some point because, like, I still have to play through most of the stories on PC. So, like, it's a game that I can still come back to. It's not like Dynasty Warriors 6, where I have to force myself to go back to that game just because of the achievements. Hey, Sword! Welcome! Hope you're doing well. I did enjoy the Pirate Warriors 4 character pass, the new one. I have not played as every character, and the most recent pack, I haven't had a chance to really dive into it yet. I absolutely love Yamato and Uta. Those are probably my two favorites that I've played so far anyways. I am a little disappointed that Luffy's newest version doesn't play as differently as I would have hoped until you transform. I do need to get a little bit more time with it before I actually do the expanded episode on it, because I am still expecting to do one. I just have a lot of other things on my plate. I have to finish the Ken's Rage 2 review, which honestly is not going to take much longer. I just need to film the live parts and then just edit everything together. And then once that's done, I need to do a mini review on the Rose and Camellia collection, because WayForward was kind enough to provide a review code, and they're cool with waiting because of Muso May. So I do want to do what's right for that situation and actually cover the game. Considering I did download the game, I have yet to even start it, but I've heard that it's kind of like a Punch-Out clone with elements of anime tropes and telenovela tropes, and like it just seems way up my alley. It may not, the video may not perform well on the channel, but I will enjoy the game at least. And then I have to do a video on this game, and so it'll probably be sometime after that. And then I also have to do the moveset changes video and the Warriors Clones Part 2. So I've got a lot of games in the works for videos. But yeah, the ultimate goal eventually is to have everything, like, everything that could be discussed about Warriors games and every Warriors-like game reviewed. It's gonna take a while, but that's the ultimate goal. And then I do want to kind of have, like, eventually every game live streamed through their entire story. Just the story mode. So I probably won't focus too much on Chronicle mode with this playthrough. Yeah, I'm one of those guys that is like, I really do not like hyper attacks, but I use them because that's how I finish the stages faster, and I grind faster, and I get things done faster, because I am also a guy that likes things to be done fast. That could be an ADHD thing, I don't know, but it's probably an ADHD thing. I need the quick hit of dopamine. Yeah, I feel like they nerfed the hyper attacks pretty well in Samurai Warriors 4 too, but they could still do some more work. No, I still haven't found the DLC weapons. Oh, excuse me. Alright, we're slowly unlocking everything. I'm going to double check to see. Has anybody said anything on the interwebs? Samurai Warriors 4DX DLC weapons. Just as I thought, someone asked on r/Dynasty Warriors. Seems it's mentioned in the manual based on the website. At the very least, you can get some DLC weapons from completing Legend of a Land United and Secret History based on the website. Let's see. Is anyone else asking this question? Alright, Koyota, thanks for coming out. Hope you have a good night. I'm gonna still try to figure out how to, It is looking like, apparently, you need to, beat some stories first? Oh, whoops. Oh, thank you.
They have no milk in them.
Ooh. So, the Secret History and the Legend of a Land United. Which, first I need to finish the Oda and the Takeda. So let's try it. What's the harm in trying, right? These are good. Oh. Lost connection for a brief moment.
自分であることは分かりきっていた。だがそれでも彼女には大会を開きたいわけがあった。それは美女たちの戦う様を披露し、戦の日々に疲れ切った世の男性たちの心を魅了するためである。手を汚さず、血を流さず、すべての男性を虜にする。これこそが I
actually prefer the mechanics of 4-2, but I like all of the stories and the modes of base 4. I would say both can get pretty grindy. It's just you're grinding for different things. Because if you want to max out a character in 4-2, it's very hard. If you want to max out a character in this game, super easy. Right, Terry? I really like Chronicle mode. It has its ups and downs because the stages are a little smaller usually, but like overall the story you get from Chronicle mode is really enjoyable. I like a lot of the character interactions and stuff. That was weird. The music just kind of cut out a little bit. Yeah, like, not having Naomasa in this game is understandable. Not having the Spirit of Sanada characters in Warriors Orochi 4, especially in 4 Ultimate, that pisses me off. Alright, shop. Give me weapons. Please, don't crash. Don't crash, please. Alright, I guess nothing for now. We are going to pick Kashosho. And oh, we got so many characters. Actually, no. Ginchio and Kai. Yeah, the shop girl has been the same, I'm pretty sure, in every single game up until Samurai Warriors 5. Or wait, was she in... I think she was in Samurai Warriors 5. Okay, game. Do not do this to me. Oh, we get a lot more options. But I think we'll just roll with it. Why are you just struggling? What is going on? Will I have to restart the game? That was weird. I imagine they wouldn't combine 4 and 4-2 because, like, the growth mechanics and the combat mechanics are slightly different. So they would have to choose between which one to use, and you're gonna get people that prefer one over the other, that I think they're just too scared to make that decision. Especially right now where, like, they know they are under a microscope. Especially with the Muso games. The whole fandom is keeping a close eye on news, re-releases, any information that could be construed as what we could see. Oh! Hello, Naomasa! Look, they did put Naomasa in the game! Oh, I feel bad about that, but at the same time, that's hilarious. We were just talking about you. Rip. That was hilarious. That was too perfect. Demoted. Because now Tora is like the leader of the E clan, I think. Now Masa is like I think the main warrior, but now Tora was always the leader. I think. I don't know the full history, but that's what I gather from the stories. And I will say, I love Basara Naotora way more than Muso Naotora. When I initially saw what Basara Naotora looked like, I thought that was Gincho, who is one of my favorite characters. Her and Kai. Oh, shoot. Quickly defeat. Okay. What? Oh, fuck! Well, guess we're gonna replay this. I always joked that Naotora, Muso Naotora, is the only Canadian Warriors character, just because she says sorry too much. But the issue is that she doesn't say sorry, eh? Sorry. Sorry about that, bud. And you know what? I'm gonna put you in your regular outfit. It does disappoint me that we didn't eventually get Samurai Warriors 2 or 3 costumes in this game. Oh, hello. I guess I'll do that. And you know what? Fuck it. City of Flowers. This is what's going to get me to win. I can't lose while this song is playing. It's just illegal. I am so glad they used the PS4 graphics for this, because I probably would have rioted if they used the PS3 graphics. Alright, now we go here, take out the E's. One more. There we go. Boom. Level up, bitch. I don't think they will do anything about Samurai Warriors 4 2. I would love to see them put through a patch to at least give you the option to choose between the PS3 textures and the PS4 textures. Like, just give us that. Give us an option. That's one thing that I will always advocate for is getting options. Like, that's why I like weapon swapping, because you can choose not to swap the weapons and just give them their unique weapon. Or their EX weapon. Oh shit, right, I'm supposed to do this quickly. Fuck, I should not have activated that item. I'm on my way! Do not reach that fucking gate. Oh, come on! You fuck. You're gonna be the reason why I lose. I hope you know that, horse. Oh, and... Nope! I thought that was in a castle. Never mind. Hey! 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 That's right, you do not retreat when I approach you. Hey! 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 Fuck you! Fuck this motherfucker. Treon, I'm in the same boat as you. I loved the weapon triangle system in 8. I am loving the fact that it's on PC because the performance overall is better, like frame rate and everything, than the PS4 version. I need to dive a little bit deeper into it to see, like, what else there is in the game. But that's about it. Like... Okay. You got 2 new? Okay. I guess I will do... that. There. Quirks. I have an answer for you. Apparently, you need to play through the Secret History and the Legend of a Land United. At least that's what they say on Reddit. It did. Well, no. The fucking game itself betrayed me because I was literally in the middle of fighting that guy. He turned around to fight me, and then the moment that he could, he ran away. The fucking coward. Wait, you gotta unlock the DLC costumes in... Oh, wait. No, the DLC weapons. Well, the DLC weapons, even when you bought the DLC, you had to unlock them through the stages. But in Samurai Warriors 4 on PS4, in order to get the weapons, you had to just go to the store. Like the shop in-game. Alright, there we go. These guys are all covered. Now, I'm gonna put myself in a good position to chase after this motherfucker. Open this door. Open this door before I open it myself. The created character does not have Kotaro as a weapon you can use. I don't think. Which is unfortunate because it would have been so hilarious to be able to make a custom Luffy character. Hey, hey, motherfucker, get back here. I am in the middle of kicking your ass. The least you could do is let me. There, this ought to get you going. There, there. How do you like me now, bitch? Yeah. Quarks, I did the exact same thing. I put everybody in Samurai Warriors 1, and then, like, I put other characters in their alternate outfits if they looked good enough. Like, I did have Kai in one of her special costumes, but, I decided to put her in her default costume because I also like that costume. Oops. I will be toxic to whoever I want. No, I won't. Oh. Apparently I haven't played as Ginchio in Samurai Warriors 4 because her moveset is different. It's not the long 12-hit combo anymore. Hi, what are you doing? You should be going here. There. Get that in. Yeah, only like a couple of male characters get special costumes. Yukimura, Toyohisa, or is that his name? And Mitsunari. So like the twink type characters. Or the characters that could pass as a twink. I really want to go back and play some Samurai Warriors 2 HD. Japan likes Shahoba? What? Really? I haven't seen anything about Shahoba. Because, like, usually you'd still see some characters get, like, fan art and shit. Oh, fuck, I'm talking about the PS3 HD remaster. Careful now. Don't knock over the big robots. There we go. Yeah. Stop getting caught. Flawless. This one. It comes with the base game, Extreme Legends, and Empires, all in HD with new textures. It's essentially Samurai Warriors 2, but in the Samurai Warriors 3 graphics engine. It is, unfortunately, Japanese only, but it looks so good. Oh, am I not? I'm not doing any damage to that guy. Fine. Oh. Whoopsies. If they gave us Samurai Warriors 2 HD on Steam, I think I would come. Like, I think a lot of us, just all at the same time. I would be at work, just like minding my own business, and then all of a sudden. Wait, where is the Lake of... Oh, the Lake of Blood is up here. Alright, come with me. And the thing is, like, I actually don't mind getting shadow drop games. My issue is, as a content creator, it leaves me very little room to actually plan for things and, you know, actually make an effort to put videos out in a timely manner. But as a consumer, I don't mind it at all. Especially when it's like shadow dropping ports. Like, could you imagine if we heard nothing from Koei for the next 2 years, and then all of a sudden they were like, Dynasty Warriors 10 is out! Go enjoy it! Like, I feel like that, like, shadow dropping just does not get you the same sort of, the same wave of purchases. Unless what you do is, shadow drop it after something like a Nintendo Direct or TGS or something like that. I'm down for more shadow drops. Yeah, like, we need more shadow drops on other consoles. Like, this would have been nice to have on Xbox as well. I don't even play on Xbox as often as PC anymore because, like, I can tend to get better performance this way. But I still understand there are people out there who play on Xbox, who don't have a PlayStation, who don't have a PC that can play games as well as they would want. Actually, I'd be interested to see what this looks like on the lowest quality graphics settings. Switch definitely deserved it because they had it in Japan on Switch for so long. Hey, Madu! I'm doing well, Madu, and I hope you are as well. Hey, Kashosho. More like Kasho. No! That was a terrible joke, I'm sorry. Dude, same. If they release Dynasty Warriors 8 Definitive Edition on Steam with the PS4 graphics, that would be the perfect version of that game. It would also be nice to see them make a patch for 4.2 to have these graphics as well. I know, right, Xenax? Or Xenadax? I missed a syllable, I'm sorry. I love it when we get Muso releases during Muso May. And part of me has a feeling that Koei did not plan that. And I'm okay with that, because this is what Bob Ross would call a happy accident. Spirit of Sonata used the PS4 graphics, so 4.2 is the only one that still uses the PS3 graphics. We still have a handful of Warriors games that need a PC release, even when we look at modern games. Samurai Warriors 4 Empires, it would be nice if Dynasty Warriors 8 and 8 Empires got an update with the PS4 graphics. Actually, are there any others? Dragon Quest Heroes 1 and 2 are both on Steam, so that... I still need to get those games. But they rarely go on sale. I'll have to check Steam DB after this. I feel like we got most of the PS4 games. Pirate Warriors 3 and 4 are on Steam. It might just be 4 Empires that we're missing. We got Orochi 3 and 4. Yeah, from the PS4, it's just Samurai Warriors 4 Empires. From the PS3 era, though, we're missing a lot. Like, we still need Dynasty Warriors 7 Empires, 6 Empires, Samurai Warriors 3, 2 HD, 3 Empires. It would be nice to see Sengoku Basara come to PC, the first 2 Pirate Warriors, all of the Gundam Warriors. Right, Terry? I remember first getting Samurai Warriors 3 Empires and being like flabbergasted at how all of the mechanics look. Now, I don't know how to use the mechanics or how they work because I don't understand Japanese, but they look... It looks like it's the most involved Empire's title, and it sucks that I can't understand it. What? I am sorry, Quirks. Can you blame me? Can you blame me? You expect me not to have a character in the bunny outfit? We're gonna have a quick conversation. We're going into standing mode for this. Oh, God. Old man Chris standing up. Okay. Where do I start? Whoops. Oh, God. Ugh. There's one. Oh, where are the others? Ugh. I feel like we had more. I've got a Hatsune Miku figure. Bunny figure. And then I have a Ram from ReZero, but she's behind a bunch of other figures, so I'm not going to be reaching for her. We don't have Rem, who is... Like, I haven't even watched ReZero, and Rem is more my favorite. I could have swore we had at least 3 or 4 Bunny Girl figures. Where did they all go? I'm kind of annoyed that I can't find them. Maybe I just looked at too many bunny figure on like Ami and EM Cards and Collectibles. Shout out to them. Those are the people that we actually roomed with when we went to the Atlantic Entertainment Expo. But EM Cards and Collectibles also carries manga, anime figures. That's where I go for like Gunpla building days, and they have quite a selection of bunny figures. They even have bunny boys from a manga called 10 Count, which I have not read. We got lots of... Well, I wouldn't say lots. We've got a handful of Miku figures. We've got that one. We've got one of the racing ones. We got a Sakura Miku figure as well. Is that it? Do we only have 3 Miku figures? I guess so. Oh, you know what? Speaking of Miku, if anyone has watched Quintessential Quintuplets, there's a set of figures for Quintessential Quintuplets of all of the girls in these really nice black dresses. So that's Itsuki. Or no, that's Ichika. Yotsuba. I've got all 5 in that black dress, and that's the only set that I have all 5 sisters in. But, Miku is my favorite. So I've got Miku in the black dress. I've got Nurse Miku. And yes, these are all on my desk. I've got Bathing Suit Miku. I've got Pajama Miku. And she comes with a beanbag that she's leaning on. And I've got Miku in a wedding dress. I think those are all the Mikus I have. But I have seen on Ami Ami her in a bunny outfit, and it's been very tempting. Yes, we both like anime figures. Well, hey, if it makes you feel any better, this is probably one of the coolest figures that I have on my desk. Rio from Rio de Carnaval, or whatever it's called, but some of you may recognize her from Warriors All-Stars. I also have a little cheeky saber. And of course, had to get Wang Yuanji. My figure collecting tends to be geared more towards like niche stuff. Like this figure of Arslan that I have. Who's collecting Arslan shit other than me? Whoops. Oh no, the leg fell off. Well, at least he stays in there and you can't notice it. But yeah, I have also been collecting all of the Arslan manga. Well, the game, I think, is called Rio de Carnaval. I think her name is just called Rio. Fox, I think you mean Baber? Chelsea doesn't have a desk. They have the TV stand that's over there. There's a few figures and stuff over there. There is a topless girl. A topless cat girl.
嫉妬の目で見る。
What?
サイカマゴイチ。彼は自分を
There's lots of Halo figures, Witcher figures, some Demon Slayer stuff, Pokemon, Overwatch, which we haven't played since Overwatch 2.
We haven't played for like 5 years. I think my office is the bed. That's where I work on my drawings.
Oh yeah, and in the bedroom on your side, you do have the Heaven's Lost property wall scroll. Alright. We need to find a place for that. Where our parents aren't going to be like, why do you have that out there? Oh, I don't give a fuck what they think. I just don't want to deal with somebody who's like,
Oh, I don't care. I'm an artist.
why do you have this down here? Me.
I'm an artist. Nudity is part of it.
There's also a Naotora figure that is like $200-300. That is... I've been keeping an eye out for it, and every time Ami has had it, it's either been too expensive for me at the time, or there's a part that's broken that I wouldn't want broken. And the discount just wasn't enough for me.
Wait, what am I supposed to watch?
What?
Oh, okay, what am I supposed to watch?
All the whammon?
They're not all bi as fuck. You're the only man to ever need that side. Well, I'm like... And some fictional men.
Alright, we finished one stage. Apparently that's not enough to get the weapons.
I wish I had a room full of gay guys.
Did you see what Terry said?
Yeah, that's my step. This is so good. So many cuddle buddies.
The couch or the chair back here with giant Gengar.
Giant Gengar.
Where'd the giant squish? Oh, here it is.
And they are not listening.
And Haunter was missing. And Ghastly's facing the wrong way. Everything is wrong in the world!
Oh, and my sister got me a Gengar hat for my birthday.
And the Gengar slippers that are... You can see them right there. And the hat that Chelsea got from their sister. Oh. So this is one of Chelsea's art designs, and is available as a sticker if you come to any of the conventions. It's Dancing Toothless, but Charizard.
I'm a very serious artist, I promise. I was like at 3 a.m. Has to be in this world.
I love it. You're gonna have to do all the other dragons.
I think Blue Eyes might be next, though.
Blue Eyes is definitely a must.
And then
Yeah. Who do I want to play at? This is always the hardest decision. Though I'm thinking Yukimura and Hanatsugu. Oh. Every time.
It's in your imagination. Yay! Request gameplay, but in a sexy voice.
What?
What? Or that costs extra.
Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, then I made my Gengar.
I know you got an acrylic stand of the Gengar somewhere. Oh, it's all the way over there.
My broken thing.
Hmm. Oh. Hopefully this will come across in the camera, but this is Chelsea's Gengar design. It's of a pin, it's broken, so, like, this is not supposed to be see-through in the middle. But look at that. They have stickers and acrylic stands of this guy. This time I remembered. Hey, Leonid! Welcome! I'm doing well, and I hope you are, too. I did play as Keiji earlier. If he comes up on one of these stages, I will play as him again. It's so good. It runs so well. It looks good. It has the PS4 graphics, which is the important thing. And I keep forgetting that these characters don't have their full combo yet. I should really figure out what level everyone unlocks their full combo set at, and then just grind away until everyone's there. Oh, I forgot about that scene in the anime. Defeat 5 more sumos? Oh, they're all there. Are you kidding me? Fuck you, game. Hey. Oh, it looks like Kirby swallowed Gengar. That is a very Gengar thing to do. I haven't run into any frame rate issues during gameplay, but I have run into a couple during, like, cutscenes. Just like a couple of dropped frames. Nothing too big. Like, Tolkien Rambu Warriors had way more frame rate issues during their cutscenes than this game has. This is just base Samurai Warriors 4. It is not Samurai Warriors 4 2. Yeah, Arcadian, I am playing on easy right now, and I was reading where to find or get the DLC weapons from, and somebody on Reddit said that you have to finish the Secret History and the Legend of a Land United. You have to finish those story paths to get the DLC weapons. So that's what I'm trying to do right now. But all of my characters are relatively weak. So we're just sticking to easy for now. Yes, this one does not have Naomasa. See? Generic Naomasa. You keep coming up every single time we talk about you. Bro, the game is listening. I know, it would have been nice if they made Naomasa playable in this version, but it is understandable that he's not. So, like, I'm not going to be like, why would you, you know, not, and, yeah. Hey, 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 hey! Fuck! Take this, bitch! Come the fuck on! Fine, I'll do this! Let's see how you like this. Yeah, bitch. How do you like me now? Huh? I meant to give, Hey! Hey! Kosaka! Get back here! You bitch! Fine. If this is how it has to be, then that's how I'm gonna do it. I haven't played a whole lot on the harder difficulties, even on PS4, just because, like, that's just not the way that I like to play them. But, I imagine it can get challenging on the harder difficulties, especially on the hardest difficulty. The frame rate would likely be the stream. My internet connection isn't the greatest, which is unfortunate. It actually took me like an hour and a half, almost 2 hours to get this game downloaded. I love his Muso. Yeah, I have doubts that they intentionally released Samurai Warriors 4 DX during Muso Mei as a way to celebrate it, but at the same time, I don't care. That's my headcanon. Koei Tecmo has officially posted about Muso Mei in the past, so it's not like they don't know it exists. I can't remember if that was during the second or the third year. Yeah, we need more PC ports and modern console ports. Let's not forget about those. Because everybody deserves to play these Warriors games. It shouldn't just be an exclusive thing to one console or one platform. Yeah, I love Kanetsugu and his moveset. He's been a favorite character of mine since 2. And I would probably say his Samurai Warriors 3 costume is my favorite. Yeah, I'm so happy and proud of where Muso Mei has gone. The amount of people that participate every year is just fantastic. And it's just been so great to see the community grow around it and the positivity that comes from it. Like, you don't see too many people complaining about Muso games during Muso Mei, and that's something that I really like, because I'm the type of person that enjoys staying positive. Like, you're gonna have negative situations and shit, but I always look at them, if I can, as a way to understand ways that you can improve. And sometimes when you improve one thing, you're going to lack in another that you already had strengths in. And that's just a way of life. It's kind of a balancing act. And a lot of the times, in correcting things based on feedback, we tend to overcorrect one way, and that hinders something else. So, like, I understand when games like Dynasty Warriors 9, Samurai Warriors 5, and games like that come out, where they try to improve something, and then just they leaned into those improvements, caused things to kind of, like, fall apart elsewhere. Oh yeah, the game is running fantastic. My only complaint so far from a performance standpoint has been like a couple of dropped frames during cutscenes. And I did have a situation where, I forgot to mention this earlier, I had a situation earlier on the stream where the music was cutting in and out, and the loading screen took a little long, but after that, everything was fine. So it might have just been my PC shitting the bed, and not the game. Exactly. Samurai Warriors 5 is a good game, but since so many people talk shit about it, I doubt Koei's gonna put anything out for it. any more content. And it likely ruined our opportunity to get a sequel in that same sort of style. I found Warriors Orochi 3 Ultimate ran pretty well on my PC anyways, and it runs about the same. I would say story-wise, Spirit of Sanada was overall better. But yeah, from a story standpoint, I would rank them Spirit of Sanada 5, 2, 4, 4, 2, 3, 1. Though here's the thing. The story of Samurai Warriors 1 is still really good. It's just like going incrementally down in that list that I said. Yeah, the omission of Ranmaru is probably the biggest thing that I just don't understand. Also, not having Masayuki. Like, I can understand not having Keiji, Yukimura, and, like, some of the other characters that are fan favorites that just weren't around at that time, or, like, wouldn't have been alive, even. Alright. You can just fuck the fuck off. That's what you can do. Hey, no. Yeah, we were talking about this earlier. If, oh. Fuck! I saw that too late. I saw the do not kill too late. Fuck. That's gonna ruin this stage, yeah. Oh, I failed two? What was the other one that I failed? Well, I think Samurai Warriors 5 is also, like, it could sell to people who, like, I would recommend it to people who are interested in the history, but also interested in Muso games. Or people who just want a good story. Like, oh my god, I didn't have this on. God, I've messed up so many things. I've just been so enthralled. Oh. Like, one thing they could have done with the characters that were omitted from Samurai Warriors 5 was just keep them in the game and just keep their Samurai Warriors 4 costumes. Kind of similar to what they did with Musashi, Goemon, Kojiro in this game. Is they kept those characters in. They didn't update their costumes. They didn't give them really any story. They just were like, here, you can have this. They're not. We're not using them, but you can have them. Like, that's one way that you can kind of keep the story focused on a closed character count, update the characters that you are focusing on, and then just keep the other characters playable from previous games. Don't update their moveset, don't update anything, just keep them the exact same as the last time they appeared, so that people can still enjoy the game with their favorite character. Like, all of the characters that were removed from Samurai Warriors 5 could have just had their Samurai Warriors 4 costume, their Samurai Warriors 4 moveset, and just have been unlockable once you finished all of Muso mode and all of Citadel mode. Oh, I also prefer to have better fleshed out movesets, but the thing is, they don't have to that's why I say they don't have to update the moveset or anything. Like, just leave the characters as they are, and just take them, program them into this game as they are, don't update anything. That way, like, for me, I think it would be really cool to play Samurai Warriors 5 as Keiji. Sure, he would just be in his Samurai Warriors 4 outfit. Sure, he wouldn't have the Samurai Warriors 5, like a unique moveset to Samurai Warriors 5. He would just have his Samurai Warriors 4 weapon, or he would just be able to be equipped with any of the weapons in Samurai Warriors 5. Which I think I would give him the Great Spear. Yeah, and the art style change is practically just like a filter, pretty much. It's just like a change of textures that they would have to do to make them fit in. Exactly, like, their moveset was great in Samurai Warriors 4. For Samurai Warriors 5, though, I understand because you got the weapon swapping. You would have to add all those characters' weapons into the game as options for you to use, which wouldn't be a bad thing. But anyways, I do want to end the stream because we've been streaming for almost 3.5 hours. Damn, I haven't streamed that long in a while. I've been trying to keep them around 2 hours. But anyways, thank you so much for joining me today. This was so much fun. I just had a lot of fun. I don't know what to say. I am very grateful for Koei Tecmo America providing a review code for this. I will be doing a video on this. It's just that I've got 2 other videos in the works. And then, yeah, once I get those 2 videos done, I will be working on a video kind of analyzing the differences between this and the PS4 version, and kind of saying whether or not I would recommend this over the PS4 version. But with that being said, the conversation doesn't have to end here. If you want to keep on talking about Samurai Warriors 4 DX or anything Muso related or anything at all, join the Discord server. There is a link in the description box. There is also a link to all of my social medias where you can follow me. But I tend to be pretty active in the Discord as opposed to other social medias. But I'm out there if you want to keep up to date with me. But with that being said, thanks again for joining me today, and I will see you all in the next stream.